He withdrew from the crowd and went high on a mountain. But some of them followed him, hoping to hear him speak. So at last he sat down, and they gathered around him. He looked at them lovingly and said, "Blessed are the meek." He taught them, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be consoled. Blessed are the peacemakers and the poor in spirit." His words were sweeter than honey is, and more precious than gold. He had grown to a man in a humble station, just the son of a carpenter, that was his disguise. But when the time had come for his work of salvation, he began working miracles, and his words were wondrously wise. He taught them, "Love your enemies and repay good for evil. Though you have heard it said, eye for eye and tooth for tooth, I tell you, turn the other cheek when someone strikes you." His hearers marveled at his words, but felt the power of truth. You have heard it was said, to commit no adultery. I say, just to gaze with lust is to have done the deed at heart. You have heard it was said, do not murder, but I say, even your anger will be judged in heaven's court. And you can't turn one hair of your head black or white. Make no oaths then, think not for the morrow, there is trouble enough today. Consider the flowers, they don't toil or spin, yet God clothes them in more splendor than Solomon's, and you're worth more than they. It would seem to have been an impossible teaching. One so perfectly good as that couldn't long survive. Yet in age after age, the worldly wise are soon beaten, while the meek followers of Jesus rejoice and spread and thrive. He taught them, "He who hears my words and so acts is like a wise man who built his house on rock, and through the floods it stands. But he who hears my words and puts them not into practice is like a foolish man who builds his house on sand." Blessed are the meek, for they have inherited. His disciples filled the world with Christianity. The church's ark bore culture through floods of barbarians. The gospel renewed the world, the truth has made men free. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness. They shall be filled when Christ returns on Judgment Day. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God, and with him in paradise forevermore they'll stay. When he finished these sayings, all were amazed at his words, for he taught with authority such as they'd never